I often think back to one of the earliest calls I responded to. The radio of the cruiser crackled, and my partner answered it. A child had been spotted on the side of the highway, alone. We were the first officers on site, but a middle-aged couple had stopped shortly before us, the husband on his flip phone trying to call the police, and the wife crouched next to the child that had been reported. A girl, little more than a toddler, around 3 years old. Not injured, not dirty, not even distraught. Pink shoes, yellow shirt, brown curls, and a smile she shared not just with the woman that sat next to her, but with us as well. She said, "Police," and waved at us with a thin arm. I crouched next to her while my partner spoke with the couple there. I asked her name, but she shrunk back. Not scared, but innocently shy. I looked down and had to force myself to remain calm. On the hem of her shorts, 3 dark spots with hues of red. My partner, his eyes following mine, understood my immediate concern. Already a grandfather and better experienced with children, he spoke to her cheerfully. "Hey, sweetie, where are your parents?" She smiled at him as though he were her own grandfather, and answered, "Mommy and Daddy saw a monster." And she giggled, as though it were the funniest thing in the world. We found the car a quarter of a mile off the highway, next to the old weathered trees. Doors open, keys in the ignition, engine still running. We never found her parents, just a shoe, some drag marks, and a small splatter of blood. She went to her aunt and uncle up north, and although I shouldn't have, I've checked in on her every now and then. Her family are good people, and even as a teen, she's a good girl. So, when they called me to say she had run away, I instinctively knew where to go. There she sat, off the side of the highway, looking out into the distance at those old weathered trees. I sat next to her, and after several minutes of silence, she finally spoke. "There really was a monster." I put my hand on her shoulder to comfort her, but said nothing. I didn't tell her how I had returned there many times since, or the claw marks I found in the trees, or the inhuman prints I'd found in the dirt. I couldn't let her go looking, and have whatever took her parents take her as well.